What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James. RedemptionAgency.com, 21 years selling on eBay. I'm just waking up. Just got a little bit pulled this morning. Since Adrian went to Talladega over the weekend, he's still gone. Coming back today. So I did shipping all weekend. So I didn't make videos because when I pulled and shipped, I just wanted to get it done super quick. Probably had about 200 orders from Friday's video till about 9 p.m. last night. And still popping up. So, yeah, so when I came down, it's especially using Pirate Ship right now because it's 3 times slower than using stamps. I just wanted to focus and get it done quick so I can get back to listing. So that's what I did. So we are Monday morning. We are at 8:17 a.m. So the weekend was odd when it comes to eBay. If you didn't see my yard sale video, you can check that out. That was a cool find. Some cool finds in there. And then I got permission to go back and shoot a video this weekend. So I'll probably do that. And as I'm digging through basically a hoarder house, he said they might have some of it cleaned out, a lot of the trash gone by then. They're going to put a dumpster in the yard. So his mother just passed, so they're cleaning out the house to sell it all. So, but so yeah, that's probably, hopefully will come next weekend. But eBay on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, Friday and Saturday, I mean, things were rolling good. 3-4 items an hour, consistently all day, even the overnights. Well, on Thursday night anyway. Then Friday at 8 p.m., everything just stopped. No emails, no offers, no sales, nothing come through. So up to 8 p.m. on Friday, I had done a little over $1,000. And then from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., I done $17. So something clearly went wrong there. Saturday, same thing. Things was rolling all throughout the day. 8 p.m. hit, everything just turned off. From 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., I did do 150 that day at night, but still something clearly off there. And then last night, it started about a 7. So 3 days in a row, I got the same pattern. So take it for what it is. Is it an issue? Is it the way eBay's going to be from now on, as some people think? Who knows? But that's the pattern I saw and what happened. So, I don't think I wrote down my dollar amount last night to see what I'd done from 7 to 2. So I'm not sure. But I'll give you the rest of the numbers and how things go on. So, making that change like I wanted to, or like I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm not awake yet. Making the change, doing the free shipping on my $5 stuff, my low dollar stuff, $5.99. I should get 80 to 100 plus items a day sold. So I'll let you know where what happened there also. But like I said, these 3 days, clearly something happened and shut me down each day. So didn't quite make the goals, but I did good dollar-wise, so no complaints. It's just hopefully that's not the new way, and hopefully it's just a problem that they're going to fix. Clearly there's offers problems back again with the offers. I got one offer in the last 11 hours, so not good. 1 offer in 11 hours with 48,000 items. Red flag. But we know that there was a huge problem. It's been going on for about a week and a half now with offers. There was the one day, maybe 1.5 to 2 days, where it seemed like it was back on track, but it's clearly off the rails again. So Friday, I did $1,087, and like I said, $1,070 of that was done by 8 p.m., and then 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., I done the rest, basically. So that was a huge fail from 8 p.m. on. That would have been an awesome day if the sales didn't stop. The next day we fell down, $937, still a good day. And then yesterday we fell even further. And yesterday you could tell something a little bit more was off. And then everything stopped at 7. Because usually on a 3-day weekend, Sundays are usually my highest. This weekend's my lowest, $832. So, as of this morning, you know I like to be 150 to 250 by 10 a.m. A really good day, I'm over that by 10 a.m. When I know I'm going to probably hit $1,000 that day, I'm usually over that. We're at $822, so not even $830, and I'm at $203. So positive there. I do got one higher dollar item though, and one mid-dollar item, so that contributed to it. As far as pieces sold, Friday I got the closest. So I got 75 items sold on Friday. Like I said, it cut off at 8, so I would have had my where I think I should be from here on out Friday. Saturday cut back even more, 67 items. Yesterday cut back even more, 58 items. So looks like the splits have been good between organic and promoted though. So no huge red flags there. Friday was a little bit the worst at 77-22 split. It was kind of off there. Saturday we had 58 promoted percentage, 42 organic percentage. So, and then yesterday was a 64-36 split. So today we're at a 50-50 split, 12 items sold so far. So 12 items sold on a Monday morning is not bad at all. So, but I'm looking here and everything is down. All my numbers are down in the red except one, quantity sold. So quantity sold has gone up 12%, and that is, I do believe, because of my free shipping on my lower dollar items. But that and external views are my only ups. Impressions are down 10%, page views down 3%. Top 20 search impressions down 4%. The rest of search impressions down 11%. And non-search impressions we want down when the others are up, down 10%. So let's see if we have any questions or anything, since I don't have much here, because I did shipping, I think it was about 9 or 9:30 last night. Did my final shipping, so thanks to all the new subscribers. My numbers kind of jumped over the weekend, jumped greatly, so thank you. All the newbies, all the OGs, and everyone in between, of course. Let's check some comments, see if we got some questions to ask before I get into this. Since we're a little short today, let's see. We have 2 stores in Australia, 1,800 items. We usually sell 10 to 20 items per day. In the last 4 days, we made 3 sales. We're pushing local Facebook sales until the issues are sorted out. And then this weekend, like I said, I can't complain until 8 p.m. at night. That's when things kind of went off the rails. So, and eBay or eBay for Business has been responding to me on Facebook. They usually respond to all my posts, except when I came back with the 8 p.m. thing, there were no crickets, nowhere in sight. So they must have known something was going on or something, didn't want to say it. So you look so cute. Oh, thank What's going on, Melissa? Nice video. Are you doing a mixed listings of 160 items a day by yourself? Yes and no. I'm doing it by myself, but I haven't made 160 the last couple of days. I've been since I've been shipping, I've been kind of slacking off, and on the weekends I don't push myself. On the weekends I'm more of a relaxed feel, so I don't care if I make the goals on the weekends, because I got to have some mental slowdown, because if I don't, I'll just wear myself out and get sick or something. So my weekends are my mental slowdown. I just kind of, what I do type of thing. So but today we'll get back into that routine, get back up to 160 items. Jan was off yesterday, so she asked to go to the Goodwill, wanted to go to the Goodwill. I'm like, yeah, we've sold enough this month. If you want to go, enjoy yourself. So she went on the 10 o'clock and the 3 o'clock. And the 3 o'clock looked like a big score. She got looks like a lot of good media items. She went to the hat bin. She usually grabs hats first, and then then media. I kind of give her my routine. She went to the first bin of hats, and there was only a couple in there, so she grabbed them, and she seen a media tote that was filled with media, so she just jetted straight to media and started grabbing that stuff. And I'm glad she did, because it got some a lot of good vinyl, it looked like. Even like I remember seeing a Post Malone sealed CD. So a lot of the CDs that she did grab were stuff that I know I don't have in my store. So they aren't the normal old cheap stuff. So the CD quality looked good. Some hard rock cassettes and stuff. So media looked good. So I am going to be separating that stuff out today more and get to that stuff listed. But I haven't even got the yard sale stuff listed yet, because I've been trying to keep, when I do list, I'm trying to keep to my routine of so many items in so many categories. So thank goodness they got the packing slip change rolled out instead of working on other stuff. That's all they do, is change things. And when they change things, it messes the other things up on eBay, and nothing's ever fixed. It's just a constant problem. And it's been going on for about 20 months now. It really makes no sense, honestly. Until they give me an answer, I'm going to tell you it doesn't make sense. And they're never going to give us an answer. So I'm looking to get a thermal printer and would like to know which one you use. I still need to do an individual video for every question that I get asked more than once, so then all I have to do is copy and paste the video. My thermal printer is like 15 plus years old. I'm not the guy to ask for up-to-date printer, but if you want a good one, and you can probably get it cheaper on eBay, I got the Zebra GK420D. That's all it is. There's no like other model number than that. Apparently there are afterwards, but I probably got one of the, I don't know, it's 15 years old and it's still going. So very reliable. So I have no problems with it. So it does the same thing as everything else is doing. Prints out black and white quick. So all black, but all right. Let's see if I can find some questions here. I love how you say just do it exactly like this, and then show you how to do it without sounding prideful or boastful. It's my how to create 200 listings a day. And it's not necessarily do it exactly like this as a whole, but as individual things. Because I've tried tweaks and stuff, like with each little individual thing I do in that video, I've tried tweaks and variations. And what you see in the video at the time was the fastest process. So that's why I say do it exactly like that, in those little moments. It makes it so easy to look at your system. What you do, did a stellar job explaining. I'm surprised, because I think that's one of my weak areas, explaining. Because it's like, my head is weird, because like I get stuff in my head, but it's hard for me to get it out. So I always, for some reason, have that problem with getting here and getting it to come out here properly. It happens a lot with the creative process. Like, I've got a perfect picture in my head and I can draw. I mean, I'm not great at drawing, but my problem from going good as a good drawer to a great drawer is taking that image that's in my head and putting it on the paper. For some reason, it just gets muddled in between the process. And it comes same with words. Like, I'm always coming up with like lyrics and like melodies and songs, but it's very hard to get it out. I hear it in my head how I want it, but when it comes out of my mouth, it sounds nothing like it. So something between here and my outputs, everything gets muddled up somehow, some reason. And I haven't been able to hone that craft on that perfection yet on getting it out. So I'm surprised when people say I've explained it well. So let's see. I'm a lurker, but I enjoy just the relaxing shipping videos like this. I put it in the background of my own work. Don't stop because of a few naysayers. I don't stop. And I think I'm past that point now. I think up until about, I don't know, a week ago, I was hitting that barrier, you know, and we probably all go through it, or everybody probably goes through it who does videos, where you're trying to find your way, I guess, maybe. So you're not 100% secure in the videos you're making, or maybe why you're making them and what have you. So I think about a week and a half or so ago, I finally cleared that wall. Like, I know I am not insecure about the videos anymore. I'm not wondering. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and where it goes, who knows, type of thing. And I don't care what anybody else says. It doesn't matter anymore. Especially, well, the negative people, doesn't matter. So anybody has anything and I'm even leaving the comments now. So if you guys want to see the negative comments, you can scroll through them all and see them, because I don't care anymore. They can stay there, and I don't really acknowledge them. And I've noticed a time or two, a couple of you guys have jumped on some people who've said stuff. So I appreciate that, but you don't have to give them time of day. I don't. So finally got over that hurdle, that wall. So what was the make and model of the Hot Wheel car? Yes. I forget now. It's up on my desk. I'll probably list it today if you haven't watched my yard sale video. Hall and McCoy are pretty good sellers. That's another item I got in there. Another piece I got in that video. I did 190K last year with 1,200 items. That's awesome. It's possible to work less and make more. Yes, it is, if you have access to that kind of stuff. And the question is not, you did 190K with 1,200 items, but what was your cost on those items? That is always the big question. That is always the details that a lot of YouTubers leave out, is the cost of that it takes to make X amount of money. I'm always clear with, I try to keep mine at 33, 33, 33, kind of like restaurants. So like 33 cost, meaning fees and cost of items, and shipping. 33 in the fee and the supply area and stuff like that, and then 33 in my pocket. Thankfully, I am better than that. I think I'm more at like 42% in my pocket. So, and that's before paying like the cell phones and the car and stuff, the business bills, the storage lockers. So the 42% is payroll, car, storage lockers, the business bills, whatever, thrifting, before thrifting, because all my costs is pretty much the same. No? Well, yeah, I guess you could put that either place, but either way, my numbers are good enough that I don't have to worry about it. So, but I always try to keep it at the 33, 33, 33 Thankfully, I'm a lot better than that, but that would be the lowest I'd want to go in a situation like that. So it's not about how much you make, it's how much you put in your pocket. I really don't like screwing with items less than $100. Hey, and if you have access to that, that's awesome. If you are paying, it depends on what you're paying too. I mean, if you're paying $50 for those $100 items, you're really not dealing with $100 items, you're dealing with $50 items. And then if you break that down into 3, 3, and 3, you know, you've got what, less than $20 per in your pocket at the end of the day on a $100 item. So it all depends on what people pay for the items. And I'm not saying this is you, I'm just giving a broad response to the question, to the situation for other people to kind of view it differently. If you have a $100 item, you pay $50 for it. After fees and all that, you're putting probably about $17 in your pocket on that $100 item. So it's not, you're not, you know, I can make a $17 profit on one CD. So I've got a hat here, I've made $42 profit. You break that down, and that's going to be what, 15, it's going to be right under about $13. So it depends on how you look at it and what your cost is. Well, not how you look at it, but what your cost is. So all the big numbers sound good, but as I like to say, it's easy to make $1 million when you spend $1 million. Great video, keeping us guessing on how they avoid accountability for their incompetence. Yes, true on that note. But yeah, those weren't against you. I was giving basic info on a broad spectrum for everybody to kind of see that it's not the numbers that a lot of people put out there. It's the numbers you don't see that matter. Having problems, can't upload pictures for 3 days now. Yeah, that's a huge area to me with the still going on is the pictures. I've noticed I was scrolling my store and then there was pictures that had vanished. You click on them, they're there. So they've had that issue for years and still they can't perfect that. Makes no sense, but they'll change a million other things, but they won't fix the broken things. I use the app, it always works. No, the app does not always work. I wish it always worked. Just the last few nights at about 8 p.m. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. 8 p.m. Friday, 8 p.m. Saturday, I posted on Facebook. I couldn't upload nothing. The picture stopped uploading on the app at 8 p.m. So there's another 8 p.m. red flag on the same 2 days. So there clearly was something at 8 p.m. on Friday, 8 p.m. on Saturday. I will go on record and say 100% there was an issue and it caused sales to stop. It caused pictures to stop uploading from the app. So 100% in my perspective, there were issues at 8 p.m. Friday and 8 p.m. Saturday without a doubt. When there's 2 things that coincide perfectly like that, it ain't a coincidence. It's just not. So, all right, let's get into shipping this a little bit. We got get to the post office and I get a little bit early start listing today. So that'll be awesome. Stamps.com for me has still not worked. How can a company like eBay, their money maker is their website, but yet it doesn't work, and it's still not working? That is so weird that they can do that. Let me make sure everybody's signed in. Still, yep. So back to pirate ship, but at least I got pirate ship down quicker now. I can go through it a lot quicker, so that's awesome. It's just the waiting, the 5 clicks to print is still a pain in the booty hole. All right, first up, we've got Burn Cycle for the PC video game. Headed to Washington. Sold for $6.30 plus shipping. You didn't see that. Oh, was that an offer that just came through? That it was. But it's in British pounds, so it's not even on the US site. I will take that. That hat's been in the store going on almost 3 years. I will take your $7.44. and take it to the bank. Thank you very much. Can anybody guess the shirt without Googling? All right. And if you do figure it out, you can tag the artist in the video, and then maybe he'll share the video, and my video will go viral, and I will get a lot more subscribers. Yeah, that's it. Let's just say I love independent artists, I love freedom of speech, and that is all. That's all I would say about that. I'm sure if you Google it, you can figure out when you see the picture. All right, let's see. If not, I'll tell you at the end of the video. All right, so we got to go here, and not media mail. Because it's a game. It's just a game. Like life. Much like life, it's a game. That's why I always say I stopped playing video games, because when I started the business, I looked at it as a real life video game. So, and still do. And it makes it enjoyable. Like, I could sit here and say, what do you do all day? I just play a game all day. I play games all day. You play games all day? How do you make money? By playing a game all day. I run around, I find things, I collect things, I put the things online, and I collect money from them. It's like a real life video game, I tell you. All right, I need a box and mailers. Back. I have been like crazy moving the last few days, so I'm like trying to make sure I don't ruin that by overeating. So I made sure I kept my eating low so I can lose these extra few pounds. Haven't been able to bike ride because it's been freezing outside. It's only 38 right now. It's like, what the heck? All right, Carmen McRae, 45 record. What the heck? It's supposed to be springtime. I see pictures of people getting to see the aurora lights. I didn't even go outside to look. I saw pictures from people in Arkansas who saw it. I don't think I would have had a good view where I'm at anyway. I'd have to drive somewhere. But a 45 record sold for $6.99 plus shipping. And it's headed to Florida. All right, so I don't have to say it every time. Unless it's $5.99. Most $5.99s are going to be free shipping. Anything higher than that's probably going to, or actually even some of the lower stuff is going to be plus shipping. Yes, I did make one for this, didn't I? Yes, right there. Nosage. Home. Oh, tired. I tried to stay up late last night to work, but I just couldn't, man. I was beat from running all weekend, shipping, and did that yard sale dig. That thing. I think this morning is the first time I don't still smell the garage in my nose, so. All right, we've got The Others on DVD, headed to Georgia, and this will be a free shipping item, so sold for $5.99. So it'll be about I think the price was like $1.17 in my pocket when I done the math, so I called it like $1.20. So it's somewhere in there. I didn't do the exact number; it was more of a rough estimate. So it's around $1.17 total profit in my pocket on the $5.99 items. That's why I wanted the cheaper stuff to really take off and sell a lot more. Sell 33 a day. That's an extra $1,000 a month. So. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, 7.5, medium ale. You could tell I'm not fully recovered and awake because I tried to come up with like a day on statement before I got started, and I'm like, my mind's just blank this morning. So, got to get moving. I'll come up with something, some inspirational little quote I'll create. But I need to wake up first, I guess. And if I thought hard enough, there's probably a saying right in there, and I just said it. All right. Very, very dead and gory. CD headed to Japan. Nice to see Japan in the house again. And actually, this is flipped backwards. And this sold for $28. So this is a nice little, it's a nice little quaint piece. Very, very dead and gory. With some song titles. Pagan of Wholesome Family Entertainment. Annihilation Time. Diary of an After-Hour Surgeon. I Was a Teenage Wheatbeak. Trip to the Morgue. It's a Living. If Only I Knew. Vile. Monetary Distraction. So we got a little death metal on our hands here. I picked it up at Slackers. Who knows how long ago. They don't put dates on their stuff. But the album's from 1994, an Australia group. But anytime I see any kind of metal that's independent, I always grab it. So, $28 going to Japan. Yeah. Customs form. 4.0, $27.99. 4.0. Even with the little eBay issues I've had this weekend, it's been good to not have to think about it, not worry about it, and just kind of mentally relax while I list and dig through a hoarder garage. And all right, next up we got Monopoly Star Wars for the PC. And this sold for $5.39. So sometimes I'll send out my 10% coupon, and I was pulling out the $5.99 free shipping stuff just so I wouldn't give any more of a discount. But I'm like, who cares? Just move the stuff. So if I do 60 cents less, then I'm putting 60 cents in my pocket. Well, it's not going to be every item that way. And then that kind of evens out with the people who buy three. Like I had another sale yesterday where they bought 3 of the $5.99s, but they didn't use the coupon. So it was what, $18? So that kind of makes up for this. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it. It kind of offsets each other. So since those have picked up, those multiple orders. So $5.39 free shipping. I figured I got to look at it. Like I said before, to play with the big boys, you got to do what the big boys do, right? When it comes to the free shipping, CD, media stuff. So I got to look at it as a broader picture than just one item at a time. So I got to look at, okay, if I'm losing 60 cents over here, but the fact that this person over here bought 3 for 18 and it's still only costing me the same amount to ship it, $3.65, the average is still going to be more in my favor in the end of the day. So now I just got to go through and get the DVDs I have in storage up, because I only got 1,400 DVDs compared to CDs. I got like 12,000, right? Cassettes, I got 12,000. I got 1,400 DVDs up because they were always slow mover, except when I used to do the free shipping in the past. When I did the free shipping in the past, this is years and years and years ago, when it first came around and I started really getting into it, I was selling bulk DVDs left and right. And since then, a lot of them ended because I only had a certain amount of listings every month, so I would end everything that sat. So when I stopped doing that, the sales slowed down. So they all got ended. So I've got, 100,000 plus DVDs in storage, not listed. So I need to get those listed, and then I'm probably going to see a big increase in my daily numbers for items sold. So, because those were the big buy bulk type of things. So. Alrighty, CD, not media, 4.5, go. So, yippers. I think that might be a problem too with a lot of, but then again, if you only have I guess not a problem, is, where can I go with this to make it sense or whatever? Because I don't even know where I'm going with it yet, or what I'm about to say. Like, so many people concentrate on the small things, but when you're just starting out or you are small, you need to concentrate on the small things. Because if you don't, it can get away from you and you could go backwards really easily. So the biggest thing is paying attention to your numbers. If you know your percentages, like I said, if you can keep 33, 33, and 33, and try to keep your 33 profit up higher than that, 40% plus, if you can keep your numbers there, you don't have to too much worry about your numbers, as long as you keep them within a certain bracket. But if you don't know your numbers and you're not paying attention to your numbers, you will go backwards really quick. Been there, done that. Like I said, when we first started the business, we didn't pay attention to numbers. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a stupid kid from South St. Louis, from the streets. And I'm going to run a business with unlimited freaking credit cards. Watch out. Here I come. And that's what I did, as I've said before. And $150,000 in debt, $60,000 car sitting in the driveway, and product building up from the stores I was buying out, but yet I wasn't pulling it in. And it catches up, And then I try to do the employee thing, hiring employees. And I did it before I really knew what I was doing, because I didn't know my numbers, didn't pay attention to my numbers. And that set me back. The first year after having employees, I was set back another $30,000. So, because I didn't know what I was doing, wasn't paying attention. So you really got to know your numbers and base all your decisions off of your numbers. That's when Jan wanted to go to the bins. If I wasn't up for the month, profit-wise, I would have been like, nah, we don't need to. We got plenty here. Go out in the garage and find some stuff. But being I'm up, I'm like, go, enjoy. So with no stress, no worries, no problems. So almost bath time. So for $5.99, probably free shipping, headed to Dexter, Michigan. So make sure you know your numbers, because you definitely don't want to go backwards. And don't follow the words of other YouTubers who say they make X amount on X amount of money if they don't give you the cost that goes along with it, because they're leading you down a dark path and it's not good for you in the end. Make sure that if, they're bragging or boasting about making a certain amount of money, that you hold them accountable with the costs of their goods. Because it means nothing without the cost of the goods. Now, if you hear somebody say, I bought this for this, I had to pay this for it, I think I got about X amount of pieces, plus I had to rent a U-Haul, and that cost me X amount of money, that person's going to be probably a decent person. They're not going to hide anything from you or try to fool you in any certain way, because they're giving you all the costs that it costs them to get that product to their house or whatever, to their business. So everything involved in it. So then you got the numbers there in front of you, you can work it out and see everything. It's all in black and white for you. There's no foolery, no BS, no saying high dollars just to get clicks. There's substance behind it. Those are the people who are worthy of your follow, if you will. All right. Not that I'm telling you who to follow, I'm just giving you some advice. All right, we've got Krabby Hat. Headed to Longview, Texas, sold for $10. I do have a nice dollar hat here, which you'll see. Nice vintage piece, too. We're at 9 a.m. now. Let's see if I got any more money. See how, kind of get a feel on the day how it's going to play out, at least until something goes wrong. I mean, if 3 days in a row about the same time things shut down, it's hard to have faith in the entire day, right? So I kind of look at it in two stages: 2 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 2 a.m., because that's my midnight in California time. So
Feeding the box. Feeding the box, I see.
we've got the Denver Nuggets. Headed to Denver, Colorado, sold for $10.50. $10.50. Hey, I had a saying that I've been debating on putting on a shirt, but I like the saying so much I don't want to just do it generically, like through Teespring or something. Like, I got stuff on Teespring below, but nobody ever buys anything from that. And it's probably because it ain't that good of ideas. So I got this cool idea. And I'm like, well, how can... It's kind of like a positive thing if you're a reseller, right? So I'm like, how can I best fit this so somebody can use it as inspiration? I can make money off of it, and the reseller can use it as inspiration. I'm like, what if I made like a postcard, right? I saw, what's his name, Craigslist Hunter, taking postcards from people for a contest he's doing. I don't remember what it was or anything. I didn't watch that far into the video because I usually don't have that kind of time. But I'm like, what if I made a postcard, right? I see, like, like, was it Shed Flips had the knives, I think? And then I think Commonwealth Picker does something or whatever, right? So I'm like, is there anything I could do and not make it about promoting my brand, but make it more as an inspiration piece. Like if you tacked it on your billboard or above your desk, it would inspire you, right? Like, well, what if I put this saying on a postcard? Then I don't have to buy an envelope. I could just put a stamp on the postcard. I could handwrite the address. That would be kind of cool and personal, right? But then the postcard itself is an inspirational quote for your desk. And then if I did do that, I kind of priced it out, and I think it were like 45 cents a piece to have them made in certain bulk. I'm like, what if I could sell them for like $6? So I almost pulled the trigger, and I'm like, no, nobody's gonna want this. It's kind of one of those things. It wouldn't go over well. It probably won't go over well, but I don't know. So I'm trying to decide on what to put the saying on and how to do it. Because it's one of those things, kind of like when you hear like anybody gonna show up tonight? You see like a musical group or artist, they're always still concerned, no matter who they are, if anybody's gonna show up to their gig at night or that night or whatever. So that's kind of that thing, only on a much very smaller scale. Like, nobody's gonna want that. But people might want it. But being here, I've done everything I've done, like on Teespring, and that's all failed. So I've got like several fails under my belt. So I'm kind of, do I want to invest money into making this postcard, but then nobody's going to want to buy one? Because it would be, I don't know. I think it was just more of a, I don't know. It's kind of both. Like trying to make money off of my creations, if you will, more or less. Which I got a new idea that I started yesterday. Because being I sell so much media and I have so much in storage, I have a lot of inserts. Like the disc is too scratched to even be resurfaced, right? It's just trash. So, like, I know this person, like, I've always wanted to do something different with an item. So just giving it in a giveaway or throwing it away where it will eventually go. I want to make it into something. I mean, that's the whole point of reselling, right? Readoption agency is to keep stuff out of the landfills, right? So how can I keep these items out of the landfill? So I've got an idea I'm starting on. And I've got one created so far with one artist. So I kind of want to get about 20 created before I launch them into my store and then see if it works, because it's going to be individual artist based. So fans of that artist is going to have to want it. So it's going to be very, it's probably not going to be a quick mover, if you will, but I want to price it in a way where it will be a quick mover. So I got that I'm working on. St. Thomas Virgin Island hat. Headed to Australia sold for $10.49 plus shipping. This has been in the store for like 2.5+ years. So springtime's always like creative time for me. My head's always spinning with new ideas and things. So. Did I go off the rails what I was talking about? I don't know. It's too early. Yeah, so I'm debating on whether I do those postcards or not. Because I could see maybe 10 moving. And I'd probably give about half the money back. I guess with just 10. I don't know. Thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. Oh, it's international. Sorry. Go back. International hat. Down at the bottom. And we got $10. That's 6, 7. And the inspirational quote is Reseller. Here I go forgetting words again. It's targeted. Reseller targeted. How can you forget the word targeted? So like nobody other than a reseller would be able to wear or, you know, use this slogan basically. Very direct. Okay. Next up, we've got a lot here. So, South Africa. Did I? Oh no, it's there. Okay. South Africa hat headed to the UK. Sold for $10.49. That was international. 6.2, $10, 6.2. Right. Oh no, I want to thank you guys too. My YouTube money just went into my account. I did not expect the amount that went in there. Like I don't really pay too close attention. I see the number that pops up every day when I'm on the page, but $1,100 went in my account from YouTube. I'm like, what? So thank you guys. That's awesome. That's just like bonus money. So I totally appreciate it. When I see that money, I'm like, it makes me feel, I don't know, like it's like a bonus. Like I would do these videos anyway because I kind of enjoy them, and I love when people tell me that they were able to boost their sales and their listings or whatever. So I do them anyway. So when that goes, and I hate using the word, I don't even, bonus doesn't really even cover it, but I use that word a lot. It's almost, I don't know, it's like a gift, I guess. So thank you. It's a gift. That $1,000 YouTube money is a gift from you guys. So I appreciate it. That's my word. I'm going to use bonus no more. It's a gift. So thank you guys. Because if you didn't watch these videos, that money would not go into the account. So thank you. Thank you for the gift. All right, this is one thing I don't like about Pirate Ship. Now, I know this is the only Cardinal hat I pulled, but they don't have a picture, so I got to go make sure because I could sell several Cardinal hats a day. So it kind of slows me down without a picture there. So, and, okay, so one's a shirt, one's a hat. So Cardinals hat, make sure I'm clicking the hat, not the t-shirt. See, with the picture there, I would automatically know which one to click on. So sold for $6 plus shipping, of course, headed to Lincoln, Nebraska. So only the shirt must have just paid. So, oh, I didn't check my money. So we're at 909 right now. I'm at 209. Wasn't I at 209 before though? Yeah, I was. So I've sold nothing. No, I've sold that Cardinal shirt since then. I sold that Dusty Trail CD, I think. And I just now sold a Game Shark for the PC for $21. I know the other day when I made the video, it's been a couple weeks now, and the numbers weren't working, but it's working. It's up to $239 now. So there we go. $239. A gift from you. All right, I don't think I've said anything in this video that can motivate a thumbnail. Maybe I'll give props to the artist in this thing. So, or something. I don't know. I was trying to do a thumbnail shot. I don't know what I'm doing. That's dumb. Just do what you do, James. Okay, I will. Just do it. All right. I'll just do it, Dad. Man, why you always on my back about what to do and how to do it, man? Gosh. Just let me be me. That's all I want to do, man. Just let me be. Let it flow, man. Just let it flow out of you. Stop trying so hard, man. You're just trying too hard. It's not. The universe is not about that, man. It's about the energy. It's about letting it flow, man. Just be you. Just let it go. Let it go. Like I've always said, I should have went into improv. I probably could have learned a lot and done pretty well in that area. Because I've had no training, and I kind of feel confident when I act like, do stupid, goofy things. So that's probably my most confident time in life, is when I just do stupid, goofy stuff. Because you don't care, you don't have to worry about no repercussions, because comedy's funny, no matter what you say, right? You can't cancel comedy, no matter how hard they try. You can't cancel comedy. All right, one more order here, but I need a bigger box, so let me go grab that. No matter how hard you try, you can't cancel comedy. The only way they're going to cancel comedy is the day China takes over. And I'll be dead one of two ways before that happens. I will die fighting, or I'll be dead because I'm old enough to be dead. No way in hell I'm living in an old communist regime. Even though we're probably not far off from it, the way things... Shut up, James. This is going down the wrong road. I don't want to go down that road today. We're staying positive today, James. That's what we're doing. Shut up and make jokes. Ignore everything else. Okay, I will. Thank you. Thank you for the motivation. I really appreciate it. It was like the best motivation ever. I've never had such great motivation before. It's the best motivation. Like if motivation had a mother, that mother would be that motivation. I can't. That's the first time I've ever tried to do his voice, and I probably did not even do it well. Well, you see, now see, I've lost it. So I was there, so I tried to go with it. So sorry. I found myself there, and I felt inspired. You see, I was just rolling with the punches. Rolling with the punches. All right, we've got, are you ready for a headlight? Yeah. All right. I'm waking up, can you tell? I'm getting there. All right. We got this going to Carson, California. Boom, boom, boom. It's going into a storage thing to go overseas. And I've got a lot of 3 hats that sold for $63. $63. We got a Nautica hat. Boom, boom. U.S. Open 2005 Pinehurst golfing hat. And then we got the bigger dollar item. This one I think sold for $43 by itself. And we got a very nice vintage Reebok hat here. It has the cool logo on the snap, the shape of it. Love that stuff. Only the 90s. Look at that tag. Back in the day. Actually, this might have been, could have been even 89-ish. This may have been late 80s even. But anyway. All right. Carson, California. Oh, people ask, one question I've been getting a lot is, how do I track my sales by the hour? Like, how do I know every hour what I've sold? Well, there's two ways. There's times on, if you go into your orders, there's times that tell you what time it's sold. But me, I have all my, when I sell something that goes to my Hotmail, yes, I still use Hotmail. Why? You got a problem with that? It'll be hip again one day. Everything comes back around. But, and I have it all going to a certain folder. So when it sells, it goes into folders. So I can see how many items I sell per hour in my folder. So that's the easiest way. So you don't have to kind of look at everything detailed wise. So that's how I kind of know by the hour what I'm selling. So, all right, 10 by 8 by 4 box, 13.4, not media, boom. So that is it. That is all. We got a few more that just sold, but we'll get those later. Biggity bam. Yeah, we got 3 more. Game Shark sold for 21. Dusty Trails CD sold for 6. Free shipping. And then a St. Louis Cardinals shirt that's been in the store 3 years, going on 3 years. So I sent an offer for $5. So I took it. Get it going. It's weird how, like, I'll sell crazy Cardinal stuff all week, but then, like, something like the one shirt, for some reason, been in the store for 3 years. Cardinals, and it just never moved. Very odd. Very odd, I say. Very odd. All right. Now we got to do a printout. End of day report. Monday morning, 12. Print scan. Oh, I think I left the grapes out. Darn. I like my green grapes cold. I was eating some this morning and I left them out. I put those back in the icebox for a while. The refrigerator. Refrigerator. All right, I think that's it. So, thanks everybody for watching. And get the listing. Get the listing. Stop watching this video. Get the listing. Make some money. See you all in the next video. Later. Video.